Welcome, everybody, to the comicbookinvest.com Hot 10 Comics for the week of June 5th, 2020. We are joined again by the one and only Mighty Mel V and Anthony and Laura from Bird City Comics. Thank you for joining us. We had so much fun last week. We had to do it again. So thank you, everybody, for joining in. And real quick, I want to give a big shout out to everybody who subscribes to the Tales from the Flipside YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. And we hit 1,000 subscribers today. I think about a couple hours ago, we hit 1,000 subscribers. So
that's a big deal.
Yeah, so thank you to everyone that makes the Tales from the Flipside channel happen. And make sure you guys go check out comicbookinvest.com. Show them some love over there for the Hot 10 list. And we'll get right into it this week. We have to say that the one and only Ben Stein has decided to finally take a week off from the Hot 10. He had a planned vacation, and he was willing to put it off for all of you. But we told him, screw that. Go take a vacation. It's sorely needed. So the one and only Ben Stein has taken the week off, and we have a list made up by the writers of a lot of writers over at CBSI. So thanks to Peter, Chris, and Phil for the list this week. We really appreciate it. Hope you guys all enjoy it. What do you guys say? Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Is that what you said? Because that's what All right. So no, this is a weird week, obviously, because Ben's not doing it, but it's also a week where we don't have a Golden Age book as the honorable mention, the second honorable mention. The honorable mention this week is an absolutely stunning cover by Peach Momoko. This is one of the best Peach Momoko covers I have personally seen. I'm not a big Peach Momoko fan. I understand why people love her. This is probably definitely is my favorite cover of hers. What do you guys think of this one?
Shit, fire! It's pure fire. I cannot deny this cover. It's I always give credit where credit's due, and this joint is fire, man.
Yeah, and this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 100. It's a store variant, an exclusive store variant, I believe. Do you guys know which store is offering this? I'm not sure which store is offering. We usually don't say, but I believe this is a store variant. So let's see here.
One of our customers is actually commenting tonight on our show, Wolverine, that he has this. But yeah, this kicks last week's Peach cover's ass by far. Was that the Yoda one last week?
Yeah, it was Yoda last week.
This is what I'm talking about. This is worth being on there.
And this brings up great conversation. The Yoda book last week, everybody was talking about it. It was a big cover last week, and a lot of people were saying that book might be Peach, if not cover of the year, Peach Momoko cover of the year. I'm sorry, but this cover is by far better than that.
That Yoda cover wasn't even better than her Marvel Rising cover, which is my personal favorite. But this is probably going to take over when I wake up tomorrow morning after a drunken sleep. This is going to take over of my favorite Peach cover.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, I dig it.
Great book. I'm a little worried what they got going on with Ninja Turtles. A lot of people I know are big Ninja Turtles fans, and they're not too happy about where it's going or what rumors they've heard. I don't know about those. Something about there might be a chance that the series might end. Have you guys heard rumors about that?
I thought IDW was getting rid of it, or not getting rid of it, or they were moving or something. That's what I heard briefly. You got to ask Paul. Paul, that's Ninja Turtle dude.
Paul, where are you at? Paul's out there creating some problems.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense because the book's got so much heat around it right now. I mean, we just had the Jenica appearance. What was that, 98, 96, somewhere in that part of it. I mean, they're riding a wave right now. So if IDW walks away from this and somebody picks up the option, I mean, that's just money in the bank.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Everybody, Ninja Turtles fans are ravenous.
Where can they go? They can go Boom? Where else can they go? I mean, I don't know. I'm still going back to Marvel.
It's a good question. I know that what's his the two creators, only one of them has the rights to do comics, right?
Eastman?
Yeah, Eastman. So I'm not too sure, but it is a damn beautiful cover. on to the second honorable mention this week, and the one and only Jon Z dropped a line in this week's Hot 10 just for all you Crow fans. Caliber presents #1. This is the first appearance of the Crow. This is a grail for a lot of people, Jon Z being one of them. This is one of the books that I imagine he has multiple copies of. And
I think all he collects is the Crow.
Yeah, that and Mary Marvel or something. This is, again, Caliber presents #1, and basically a 9.6 set a record price at auction this week for $638. April set the price before that at $575, and prior to that, everything was sub $500, which is blows me away that a 9.6 or higher is sub $500 for this book. But
that's a Tim Vigil cover.
Yes, Tim Vigil cover.
That's
old school.
I got a story about Tim Vigil. First time I met Tim Vigil was like a New York. It was like a New York pre-New York Comic-Con type thing they used to do in the summertime. And when I went to him, I was like, "Yo," I'm like, I had a do-rag on and all this. I was like, "Yo, I love Faust." He looked at me like, "You read Faust?" I was like, "Yeah, I love that shit, dude." I was reading that shit since I was a kid. I used to have I remember Faust 3 came out, and I fell in love. I fucking fell in love with it because I never knew what was inside in the book. That cover was just so amazing. And I went to the store. It was called Chameleon Comics. It was Flushing. I said, "Yeah, let me get this Faust." So you got ID? No, like fucking 12. you can't buy this comic unless you're 18. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I didn't know why at the time, so I called my dad. I said, "Dad, come buy this comic for me." So this grown ass man go to get Faust 3.
So I got.
It's the best part of that story though is you called your pops and he actually went to buy the book.
Oh yeah, sure. Pop Dukes was the man.
I like it.
Did you ever finish that Faust run? I remember there was a while there you were looking for 1 or 2 issues.
12. I finally found 12, and I had to get 15, and I finished my run.
Let's find 15 and then show it to him and rub it in.
Let's send it to him.
Oh yeah,
let's find it.
And also, if you got a Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers, the Scotty Young cover, I'm paying a decent amount for that book. If you can find that variant,
he changed it to decent.
You guys heard it here first. Mel V is buying,
but not top dollar.
Right in there.
Middle dollar.
Middle dollar. Give me the love price, man. The love price, baby.
Before we get into the list, I definitely want to let everybody know to check out Bird City Comics. Make sure you guys go check out their live stream. We are streaming to their site right now, as well as YouTube. Hello, everybody, and thank you for patronizing Bird City Comics. We really appreciate it. And make sure you guys check out the Infinity Frames.
Damn right.
Yes.
Something special. So.
Yep. And Mel, you got to hit me up so I can send you a couple. But yeah, real quick shout out to Bird City Comics fans. Got about 20 active viewers. They're all talking. It's too far to read, guys.
We can't read you guys, but we
love
see you.
We appreciate you coming out.
Our motherfluckers.
I love it. I love it. All right, on to number 10 this week, and this is Stars and S.T.R.I.P.E. #0, and it's pretty obvious why this is getting a lot of heat right now, and that is the Stargirl TV series that is going on right now on CW. And I recently saw a little clip of the latest episode, I believe, and they showed like all the JSA, old school JSA stuff. They showed the JSA table that they would sit around that are on all the old school JSA covers. They showed Alan, what's his name? Alan, the original Green Lantern. Alan.
No idea.
Alan.
I
can't remember. I can't believe I'm spacing that. The original Green Lantern's power battery that he created, I guess. They showed the original Flash's helmet. They showed Johnny Thunder's pen. It was a geek out moment for JSA fans. So hopefully they continue to do that right. And I know that JSA fans have been waiting for a moment to see some of those characters. I doubt if we see some of the big names, but you never know what's going to happen. And also, we want to give a big shout out to all the people in live chat right now. Comic Man Andy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Vinny Perez, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Hi, Vinny.
Big shout out to Vinny. Vinny, make sure you guys go check out Vinny's art. Vinny is killing it. I believe Vinny did an amazing cover, sketch cover for Bird City Comics, and a Robin cover that was unbelievable, if I remember correctly.
Vinny Perez?
Vinny Perez.
Yo, he sent me first of all, he's an amazing dude. We just say to talk shit on Instagram all the time. He sent me a dope ass Batman sketch on a book that he got for me. Yo, he real good people, man. Real good people. Love my man Vinny.
Shout out to Vinny. All right, on to number 9 this week, and got to have a couple Star Wars books on the list. Here we go, Heir to the Empire, and this book is going crazy right now. We all know why. Great character, and people have been waiting for this character for a long time. People love this series, the Heir to the Empire series. And Thrawn rumors have caused this book to go from about a $30 to $40 book to $50 plus. And it's just, I don't see it getting any cheaper anytime soon.
When I got the alert from a very reputable Hollywood, I guess, Hollywood person Patreon, I immediately went and paid top dollar for this book. I cannot see this book ever dropping if the rumors come true. You talking Ahsoka's like $1,000? This shit here?
Yeah. And don't forget, people, that there's a newsstand variant to this, and there's the action figure variant. Now, the action figure variant, a lot of people are going crazy for, and they've bought up all the carded figures. Be careful if you were one of those people that bought the carded figure, because Peter Renna dropped a little info last night that I did not know about. And if you plan on pressing this book, the action figure variant to this book, think again and think twice, because it's not held together by staples. It's held together by glue in the action figure variant. So you could destroy your book pretty easy.
It'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. But again, I agree with Mel 100%. I think Thrawn is going to be a massive character. We're going to see him in live action stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him sooner than later.
Yeah. I love the character build. He's real sinister too, which I dig about him. The one thing I would say about this book is Luke's not that yoked. He don't have cuts like that. I'm looking at that arm, and I'm like looking at my arm, and I'm like, nah, bro. He needs to relax with that right there.
My whole thing is, who the fuck reads the resume for you to become a general in Vader's army? Like, oh, okay, you killed a couple of dudes. All right, let me see.
Yeah.
Got any references and shit?
That reminds me like in high school. Remember when you took high school pictures and you turned to the side and you put your hand in your pocket and you flexed as hard as you could? Why is he squeezing it so hard? What's happening right here?
He's about to fight.
Is that
how do you apply for a job in the Empire, let alone an admiral, general, or whatever the fuck he is?
All right, so that's gonna be our role tonight. We're just gonna talk about every cover bad what we see
and randomly flex.
Hold on.
I like it. All right, on to number 8 this week. You gotta love this homage cover. This is the Venom 25 Clayton Crane store exclusive variant. And there is a black and white and a color version, and this is super hot right now. People are loving the homage. Of course, they're loving the Venom number 25 because there's a cameo of the virus character. There's also a variant with the character on a cover. I forget which store that came from, but this book right now has everybody going crazy for it. So be careful.
Greg Horn variant.
What is it?
It was a Greg Horn variant for Greg Horn store.
Yep, you got it. That's what it was. And this is like I said, there's multiple versions. There's a red and white and a color version of this. So be on the lookout for all of them. And it's a sweet homage. I like it. I'm not too big on store exclusives and homages anymore, but I like this one. They did a good job with it.
Indeed.
Yeah, I like this cover a lot, and paying the homage to the whole book. We got a bunch of 25s too, but what were they? The Chew variant.
Yeah, we had the Funko one too.
Oh, we had the Funko one for a little bit.
Oh, nice. A book that was on the list last week.
Right.
I still can't believe how crazy Venom has gotten. And it seems like we don't have a week that goes by without a Star Wars, Venom, or Miles book on the list anymore.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, if you like this book, pick it up, throw it in your collection, get a cool Clayton Crane autograph on it. That's for sure.
Yeah. He's got a new signature out, the cotton candy signature. Have you seen that one?
I did, and I like it.
Yeah.
I appreciate stuff like that. I know some people can't stand it, but I appreciate when artists do cool shit like that when they're signing and stuff. Gives you another reason to go to a con, go see that artist, go talk to that artist. And Clayton Crane is very personable.
Yeah, very.
So big shout out to that guy. Big shout out again to everybody in the chat. The Martian Comic Hunter, JJ Maxwell, Chubby Pop Chaser, and Cool Comic Guy. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. On to number 7 this week. This is an interesting one. This is a Distant Soil number 6. And the reason why this is hot this week is an old school character from back in the day called PandaCon. And there's news that there's going to be a PandaCon cartoon coming out soon. PandaCon has a ton of appearances, but this one has jumped, been one of the first ones to jump up in price. On Monday, it was $1.50 book. June 1st, it's $49.99. June 1st to 6/4, $49.99. That's
Topher.
crazy. Thanks, Topher. You're 100% right. Topher, let me show you guys a little bit.
Yeah, for those who don't know who Topher is, he is probably one of the best speculators we have in the game today. He'll take you down rabbit holes that have rabbit holes, that have ant holes, with other fucking rabbit ants put together holes, all kind of shit. Topher's that dude, man.
and Mel, I couldn't have said it better.
Well said.
There's 2 writers that I watch for religiously on comicbookinvest.com, and that's Tim Walker and Topher. Topher is one of the guys that has been doing it since the get-go for CBSI, and I just don't understand how he keeps on coming up with hits. But his article is called True First, and he's got a new one that just came out, but this one came out on June 2nd. And he talks a lot about Miles stuff and all that fun stuff, but he gets into PandaCon, and he's saying the first appearance is in a Distant Soil number 5. He had a splash ad, and there you guys can see it, which is very interesting. Like, how does he find this stuff? This is what blows me away.
Me and Topher worked on a couple of projects together, and it was just watching a master at work. Like, it was just amazing. Topher's just he's different.
Yeah,
he's just different.
and I got so much respect for him for finding these, because some of these are super hard. He's found the first solo Panda story in Warp Graphics Annual number 1 that predates issue 1 of the first series. Laughing Gas number 5 and 8 have early appearances. There you see them there. Amazing Heroes, Swimsuit Special 115 and 127, and it just keeps going. So if you're a fan of PandaCon, or if you think that it's a character that can take off, make sure you guys go check out True First on comicbookinvest.com. But my favorite part of this story, and the reason why I love PandaCon, is because of this figure right here from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that takes me back to being a little kid.
I don't remember this dude at all.
Oh, man. I was a big Usagi Yojimbo fan, and when this came out, now Usagi had a little guy that could run around with him. You know? So big shout out to Turtles fans all out there. And what I loved about the Turtles creators is they brought their friends in on the game. Of course, PandaCon was created by somebody different, Lee. I don't know the name. I apologize. But Usagi was created by Stan Sakai. So they brought those characters over in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles universe and did wonders for those creators. So hopefully it will do some more fun for PandaCon in the future, but we'll see. You never know.
Yep.
Very cool.
Shout out to everybody. Always remember to absorb the lesson. Don't just listen. Just listen. You got to absorb the lessons in life. Absorb the lesson.
Amen. On to number 6. Now this is a fun one because we've been talking about this book for a while. This is my favorite cover of Ultimate Fallout number 4. This is the second print of the second print edition. Now there is a second print, but it's weird how they call him, because there's a second print where it shows his face where he's standing in the middle, and then there's this second print which is the all white cover, which is a close up of him taking the mask off.
Right.
Now, I don't know what they call, how they differentiate the two, but this book was kind of the redheaded stepchild of the bunch for a long time. And a lot of us couldn't figure out why this book wasn't selling because it's got such a way better cover, in my opinion, than the other ones.
This is the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer cover of the Ultimate Fallout. Well, guess what? It's fucking snowing now, and we need a motherfucker with a red nose, and now it's the time. Ultimate Fallout second print. Time to fucking shine, dude.
Amen. I think that Miles has got nowhere to go but up, and the only sad thing to me
is this a third print or a second print? Cool Comic Guy asked the question.
Cool Comic Guy thought this was a third print.
I did too. Question. I mean, I always thought it was a second print, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times.
I always thought it was a second print too, but it could be the third print.
Check the barcode. What is the barcode to? Can you zoom in on the barcode?
Yeah, let me see here.
So while you guys are trying to zoom in on the barcode, this is what I was talking about last week. This is this generation's Peter Parker. He's just more relatable, and these kids that are taking over, this is their Spider-Man now. This is who it's going to be. We all love Peter Parker, but my son and my daughter and the kids that are coming up, this is their Spider-Man, and these books are only going to get better.
I 100% agree with that. I think that this is definitely what this is
the second printing
that this generation can follow.
Yeah. And not to go to the race thing at all, but I love that they didn't go with the traditional Peter Parker. And not that that's big, but I think that would look at this here, right here. We have mixed kids. This kid is mixed as well. What was his dad was black. His mom's Dominican or Cuban or some Hispanic culture. My kids are half too. It's more identifiable. I think that's just going to break down so many boundaries. They're not white. They're not black. They're not one specific thing. This is a mixed race. Peter Parker. That's just going to be more relatable as time goes.
And I love that it was organic when it came out. And at the time, I was like, fuck it, we're gonna change the shit. Let it be organic. Let it build. Let the beat build. The beat build. Now it's going out of control. I love it. But that comes with some of the new stuff that I don't want to get into the diversity thing, and the forced diversity, I don't want to do that. But this was organic and it was great. If Marvel could just do organic shit like this, it'd be no problem.
Yeah. So here's what I've been able to find. As you can, if you guys look this up, right where it says, right under the U in Ultimate, it says Marvel second printing variant. But if you look on the barcode, it says 4, which is very interesting. So, like a lot of people are saying, it probably was a variant of the second printing, but it does say 4 in the barcode, but second printing variant on the cover. Very interesting. There is a newsstand of this too, I also believe, where the barcode, instead of going vertical, goes horizontal, which looks just a little bit different, and they're easier to spot. So keep your eye out for those newsstands. And here's a perfect example. I'm seeing one with a different barcode with a white cover. Exactly. The barcode is horizontal instead of vertical on the newsstand. So
Topher, paging Topher.
Yep, paging Topher. Let's get him in here.
Topher find the first appearance of barcodes.
Yes, yeah, he'll find anything. That's for sure. But yeah, this cover is going crazy. It's getting 40 plus raw sales this week. Last week they were $20 raws and $130 9.8s, but now they're $40 plus raws and $300 to $320 for 9.8s.
When we was doing the show last week, I was drunk and shit. I bought a copy for $24, and I woke up the next morning. I was like, "What the fuck? I bought this shit for $24." Great job, Mel.
Yeah, Mel. You hit it.
Yay!
Drunken Mel pays off.
Alcohol wins again.
You gotta chalk up that one win with the other 140 losses, huh?
A win is a win, baby.
Just win, baby. On to number 5. Now, here we go again. Another Peach Momoko book. Right? Is this Peach Momoko?
Yeah, that's definitely Peach Momoko.
I just don't get it. Like,
Close.
I
That's
just
what my mother-in-law gave me when Laura took me home for the first time.
Now, this cover is very interesting. Shout out to my man Andy Tomlin for pointing this out. Not only is this limited to 300 store variant, it's a peach cover, but this is also an era variant. And if you want to get into the era right here, if you turn the back of the book around and look in the corner, they advertise this book as God Killers #1. It is clearly not God Killers #1. This is an error.
Great find.
Great find by Andy Tomlin. He also does a great article with the Indie Spotlight series. My personal favorite article on CBSI. So
yes,
Andy, my man, great find, dude.
Right on.
And what's very interesting. So, is there a corrected version? Is there a corrected version of this too?
I don't know. I think he just said fuck it and hope nobody will catch it. But Andy caught it. So you guys, you guys are not fucked, but you guys will probably have the hottest peach Momoko variant that's out there right now.
Yeah. This could end up being it with that Heir.
If it's a limited, if it's a true limited to 300 copies, you're sitting on. If you have a copy of these, you're sitting on possible gold once it gets out to the masses that this is an Heir variant. But we'll see what happens, man. I mean, if you look at eBay right now, it's like the asking prices for this just out of this world.
Yeah,
but, slab copy sold for what, $450?
$499. A signed
$499.
Signed 9.8 sold for $499.
That's an aftershock copy.
It's a El Rey store variant.
Sounds.
What's the publisher of the book? The title.
Oh, the publisher is Aftershock. Yes.
Aftershock? Okay.
Yeah. Joe Harris is the writer, and obviously Peach Momoko's the artist. But yeah, $499, 9.8. Wow, that's great for whoever sold that. Congrats on that.
He had more than one.
Yeah, it might be worth more. You never know. Like with Andy finding out if there's an Heir out there or not. I mean, with Andy finding out that there could be an Heir out there, this book could be going up for even more. So you never know. I don't like the cover as much as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cover.
No, it's a lot of cover. It's a lot of covers I don't like much more than that Ninja Turtle. That shit is just amazing. I'm sorry.
Exactly, and but you know what? That doesn't mean shit because this book is selling. Yeah. On to number 4 this week. Of course, another Star Wars book, Doctor Aphra. Listen, if it's not Ahsoka, it's Doctor Aphra. These two characters are can't miss characters in my opinion. We already know Ahsoka's a can't miss character. They are definitely doing something with Doctor Aphra, and we'll be seeing a lot more of her in the future. And people are going crazy.
Yeah. Beautiful cover. There's a 1 in 50. Cover looks terrible. It's a 1 in 50. The fact that the 1 in 25 is selling more than the 1 in 50 is crazy.
Yeah,
but it's just simply a way better cover. And if you notice in the background, her homeboy is this big Wookiee, and I'm gonna be writing about that big Wookiee in my Eastern Elevation article coming to comicsheatingup.net. Hope you guys don't mind. I shot them out.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? So the Eastern Elevation. If you do your research on that big Wookiee, because everybody loves a Wookiee.
I thought that was a shadow. I didn't even realize it was a Wookiee until you said something.
That's the Wookiee. That's our right hand man. That's the homie.
Yeah,
that's the homie. Dude used to work for Vader. You just don't work for Vader. Like, you don't just be a bounty up for Vader. Like, nah, you gotta be a bad dude. Like, you gotta be a bad motherfucker, man.
I love it. Great characters. Love it. I can't get enough of Aphra, man. Cool character. All right, on to the top 3 this week. But before we go to the top 3, I just want to remind everybody to make sure you guys go check out the Hot 10 list on comicbookinvest.com, where you can find it every Friday. All you got to do is click on it, the right side of the page, and you'll see it. There's all the Hot 10 lists for everybody to see. But also make sure you guys just do yourselves a favor and go read some of the articles. There are some great writers over there doing some killer stuff. Here's Topher's new True Firsts, collecting more Ahsoka. You get down that rabbit hole that Mel was talking about. Topher definitely went down a rabbit hole with this one, but it's a good rabbit hole. You guys are going to love this information. But more than anything, the breaking news about the DC and Diamond split is game-changing, and go make sure you check out the article on that. It's going to be very interesting to see where we head in the future when it comes to distribution. So you never know what can happen, and I never thought that we'd see a day where both major comic publishers are talking about not using Diamond. So we will see. On to number 3, top 3 this week. Here it is. It's back again. It seems like it just always got to show up. And it's the John Tyler Christopher Wolverine variant from ECCC. And this is an interesting one because most of us thought we were going to see a lot of these start to tank. because the ECC copies got out onto a couple online selling places where you could buy multiple copies for cheaper. And copies right now are selling for about 160 plus. A couple outlier sales from people who got their copies in and wanted to sell fast. But Anthony, you have some pretty interesting information about this that I didn't know. What's going on with the online copies that they were selling?
Yeah, so from what I understood about this book, because it was a 3,000 print run, and those sold out at ECCC. So when they went on the online, something I did notice is they're all individually numbered in the bottom right-hand corner, and the ones they were selling online didn't have the number.
Really?
So everybody in the chats that I was in was chalking that up as a reprint of the book because it was such a popular cover, hence the price.
Is that right?
Yeah, I had a guy order a bunch of them and then hit me up, and he's like, these aren't the same thing, because, you know, it happens where they put up the price on it, and then I look for the number, and I'm like, bro, that's not even the book. So him and I went back and forth. He sent me some screenshots, and so that's what I think happened is they just redid the cover, re-released it. They're not individually numbered in the bottom right-hand corner, so it's not the ECCC book.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That is very interesting and welcome news. If anybody has any more information on that or has heard the similar things that Anthony's talking about, let us know.
You see, this is when companies start preying on speculators, and this is I'm gonna call it what it is, fucked up. Like you can't do shit like that, dude.
Yep, and it's happening a lot.
It is, but at the same time, you know, these guys that want to come in and make a quick buck, that's what you get. Do some research. Learn your books, man. Because I got the guy that was mad. He was like, "What do you mean I bought this $25 book and I can't flip it for $150?" Bro, you know, don't fill up your car and buy something. Hope you're gonna get it. It's like buying a car with no engine. You didn't even pop the hood.
I mean, but it's fucking. I'm thinking the fucking car has a fucking engine in it. I mean, this is what they did, and
yeah, you're from New York. Come on, dog. You know you checked the carburetor. You popped the hood. You kicked every tire. Come on, man.
Damn, dude. Wow.
Well, that's how they get us, man. We all want that. We all get that FOMO. We all get that FOMO, and they get us on these con variants.
You know what? I was about to buy one, but I didn't want to pay the shipping. That's why I didn't fucking get it.
Look at, I'm about to make a bunch of money right now. You guys ready for this? Check it out. Varsity Comics hat. These are error prints.
Yeah.
I got 3 of them. There's no white on it. They're error prints, but guess what, guys? These are rare because they're error prints. And the one worn by me is $500 right now, cash money. There are only 3 error prints in existence. Let's get that FOMO, fear of missing out. Let's go. That's what I'm for backwards.
Thanks to everybody again that are in the chat. The grown-up gamer, he's got freaking issues. Josh Gallister, we appreciate everybody. Thank you for chiming in.
Josh Gallister, that sounds like the ultimate just badass video game bounty hunter name.
You know what's funny? This is one of our customers right now, and he's a video game designer. That's funny you said
that.
Josh
Gallister?
That boy does video game design.
Called it.
Put yourself in the game like Josh Gallister's looking for me. Let's kill Josh Gallister. You just smell badass. Just roll up the tongue.
Love you, Josh.
This is interesting because they're saying that some people are reporting that the ones on ECC released online were all numbered. They had split up sales, 1,500 and 1,500. I don't know if that's true. That's interesting.
The original ECC were limited to 3,000. So if they renumbered them at 1,500, that's reprinting.
Yes, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
How DMX said in the belly? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On to number 2 this week. Oldie but a goodie. Star Wars number 42, the first appearance of Boba Fett. For most of us Star Wars fans that look back at this stuff, and Topher will teach you that this really isn't the first appearance of Boba Fett in comics. It is in, I guess, regular sized comics, I would say, because his first appearance was in a Empire Strikes Back like trade, I believe, some type of
magazine
like that.
Size, wasn't it?
Yeah, magazine size. Yep. But
I'm only rolling my eyes and huffing because I've owned like 20 copies of this book and don't currently own one and want one so bad. But
yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth, dude.
A 9.8 set GPA high at auction this week at $826. Previous high was $720 in 2015, and two others 9.8 sold at $645 and $700.
Boba Fett looking clean too. Look at his pants. This shit looking clean.
Isn't it? That is a great cover. Boba Fett's the key piece, but the other two bounty hunters, that's a great cover if you're a bounty hunter fan.
What's his name? Bosek and
Bosk and Dengar.
Yeah, Bosk and Turban Head.
Yeah. Dengar, I think is his name. I don't know. He's probably one of the worst bounty hunters of them all. I think.
Yeah, they got a bandage on his head. He was getting fucked up all the time.
Yeah. Crazy looking character.
You know what, Ballsack.
Ballsack. Yeah, we can go by Ballsack.
Did an action figure variant of him that's a JTC exclusive.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, the funny thing is he's not even green on that cover. Isn't Bosk green?
Yeah, and exactly that's what I was saying. So this is an orange one. On that one, he is green.
Yeah.
But it's got that JTC stamp. I have a copy of that, and that's one of my favorite guys. It was him and that pig dude always creeped me out when I was a kid.
Yep.
True.
Uganauts. That's Mike Morello, one of Mike Morello's favorite characters.
Bryan,
and I love this throwback to the X-Men character Gold Balls. What a great character. And JJ Maxwell says there's a hilarious Robot Chicken episode that rips on them. Yep, great episode. Yeah, here we go. Chad Cave says he's Trandoshan Bosk. So I guess that's the character. Bosk isn't green. I remember him being green on the action figure. Am I wrong? So, yeah.
And
here we go. He's a lizard. He molts and change color. Gotta love Star Wars fan. Much love Star Wars fans.
That's my man Josh Galster.
Yeah. Galster knows everything. I trust him.
That's my man right there. I don't even know who he is. That's my man right there. I fuck with my man JG, man.
All right, now on to number one this week, and this is a good one. This is Spawn Homage variant. This is the variant, black and white variant, the sketch variant, 226. And this book went crazy over the last couple of weeks, and a 9.8 sold for $1,787. That's a CGC 9.8, and a CBCS 9.8 sold for $1,500. This book is going crazy, but not just this book. So are all the other sketch homage variants that he did. I think there was a whole run from like 220. I think they did probably like 10 issues. They did. I love Todd McFarlane's sketch issues. I think that he's one of the best artists for sketch issues. The detail is great on these covers. And I own the Spider-Man #1 variant, the black and white variant, one of my favorite all-time covers. But all these black and white variants for Spawn books are going crazy right now, including some of the craziest ones that I thought would never carry value, and that's those election variants that they did back when McCain and Obama were running against each other, I believe. They had a Mitt Romney variant. They had an Obama variant. And those ones are selling for $400 or $500 also. Unbelievable.
I think I own those.
You do.
And you should make yourself some nice little change by putting them up for sale, because they're
don't let Anthony price them though. You got to price them.
They're mine. Oh, I got that.
Yeah, I thought we were.
I love you to death, man.
You know, if I could dip into our box and snag those, maybe my second kid could go to college. Right now, community college looking real nice for him.
That box is on lockdown. That's mine.
Bryan says, "Hey guys, pretty cool show so far. Black Flag has some of those Venom Crane covers and secret variants. So Black Flag.
Brian Langus is another one of our. Hey, real quick shout out to him. The Burst City Comics logo. Brian Langus designed our logo for us.
Very cool. Great logo.
Yo, your guys that go to the Bird City Comics, they have like the coolest fucking names.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bird City Comics fans, shout out to
LV and Brian McClay.
Gousters.
We got Languses.
Langai.
Langai.
That's the plural.
So Make sure, again, you guys do yourself a favor. Go check out Bird City Comics. They're killing it every show. And Anthony and Laura are great people, and you can't go wrong buying stuff from them.
We got 49 live listeners here, only 15 thumbs up. Come on, put the thumbs up there, man. Come on.
Yeah, thumbs up, Bird City Comics people. Let's see it.
Show them what you got. Smash the button.
Show us some love, baby. Show us some love, man.
And make sure you guys check out every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, Tales from the Flipside. It's our signature show that we do every Monday. Also, check out Clutch Collectibles Discord every Wednesday night. And again, make sure you guys are doing yourself a favor. Go to comicbookinvest.com. Check out all these amazing articles for free, all from a gift from the hearts of comic fans everywhere. And make sure you go check out the Walker Report. Great article. Anything else, guys, that you can think of?
I might be doing a chat.
YouTube, Bird City Comics fans, and follow Tales from the Flipside, because if you don't, I'm blocking you from my show.
We're getting so many thumbs up now, though. They're just flying in happy faces. So thank you, Bird City.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mel, what you got coming up?
I might be doing a inebriated chat of some sort next week. So
pick me.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the Mighty Mel V YouTube channel. Whenever he gets drunken chats going back again.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour show, just talking. Everybody's invited. You talk shit. By the 4th hour, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. So
because everybody's drunk.
Now we got to get you on Bird City Comics Live too, and have you and Bryan come on.
I don't have Facebook, but if we can do it some other way, then
we'll figure it out.
I'll put your face. I'll superimpose you right over make it the Mel spot,
or on my body, just Mel.
Yeah, maybe your body. I'll do all that stuff.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you joining in. And again, I want to give a big thank you for everybody that's subscribed. We appreciate it, and continue to watch and continue to like and subscribe. We will see you guys next time. Thank you.
I will be there.
Peace.